Hello and welcome to this new video on Variety Avenue. Today we will talk about smart contracts. A smart contract is a type of computer program that is used to automate the execution of an agreement or contract between two or more parties. Smart contracts are written in a specific programming language, such as Solidity for Ethereum, and run on the blockchain, a decentralized network of computers that uses cryptography to securely record transactions. Smart contracts are composed of a set of rules and conditions that must be met for the contract to be executed. These conditions can be very complex and include, for example, verifying your identity, obtaining information from an external source, or monitoring market conditions. Once the conditions of the agreement or contract are met, the smart contract is executed automatically and irreversibly on the blockchain. This means that the result of the agreement or contract cannot be changed or reversed later, unless a new smart contract is written to change it. Smart contract steps vary depending on the specific application and the terms of the scheduled contract. However, in general, smart contracts follow a number of basic steps, which include contract creation. The contract creator writes the contract code and publishes it on the blockchain. Definition of conditions. The creator of the contract defines the conditions that must be met for the contract to be executed. Registration of the parties. The parties involved in the contract must register on the blockchain in order to interact with the contract. Execution of conditions. Once the conditions of the contract are met, the contract is automatically executed. Verification of the result. The result of the contract is verified and recorded on the blockchain. Distribution of payments. If required by the terms of the agreement, payments are automatically distributed to the specified recipients. End of contract. The contract is stored on the blockchain and can be used as proof in case of future disputes. These steps may vary according to the specific needs of the contract and the parties involved. However, the general idea is that smart contracts automate the execution of a contract, eliminating the need for intermediaries and manual transactions. This makes smart contracts very efficient, transparent, and secure, as all transactions are recorded immutably on the blockchain. Another important aspect is the security of smart contracts is a critical and very important aspect to consider, since programming errors in smart contracts can lead to financial losses, data security breaches, and other problems. Smart contracts are complex computer programs that execute a series of instructions and conditions. If these instructions and conditions are programmed incorrectly or inaccurately, the contract may not work as intended or may be vulnerable to hacker attacks. To ensure the security of smart contracts, a number of best practices should be adopted, including code audit. Smart contracts must undergo a thorough code review by experts to identify any programming errors. Vulnerability testing. Smart contracts must undergo vulnerability testing to identify any weaknesses in their architecture. Contract updates need to be updated on a regular basis to correct any security issues and ensure their efficiency. Network security. It is important to use a secure and reliable network for running smart contracts, as a compromised network could make smart contracts vulnerable. Data security. Sensitive information used in smart contracts must be protected with appropriate security mechanisms. Additionally, there are some emerging technologies that can improve the security of contracts, such as using private blockchains, which restricts network access to only authorized parties, or using more secure programming languages like Viper. Smart contracts can pose some risks as well, both for the parties involved and for the security of the blockchain network in which they are executed. Some of the key risks associated with smart contracts include cybersecurity risks. Can be vulnerable to cyber attacks, such as code exploits, phishing, malware, and other threats. If smart contracts are compromised, the parties involved could suffer financial loss or reputational damage. Risks of programming error can involve programming errors, which could cause the contract to malfunction or violate the stipulated conditions. These errors can be caused by programmer inexperience, incorrect coding, or lack of proper testing. Data loss risks. Sensitive information used in smart contracts can be vulnerable to data theft or data loss. If sensitive data used in smart contracts is compromised, the parties involved could suffer financial loss or reputational damage. Regulatory risks. Smart contracts may not comply with existing regulations and laws. If the contract violates regulations, the parties involved could face legal or administrative penalties. Blockchain operation risks. The blockchain network on which the smart contract runs may experience outages or technical failures, which could cause the contract to malfunction. To mitigate these risks, it is important to take a number of preventive measures, including the use of secure programming languages, code review, vulnerability testing, and regular updating of smart contracts. Furthermore, the parties involved should pay attention to the terms of the contract and the potential risks associated with their execution. Among the many uses of smart contracts we find financial transactions can be used to automate financial transactions, such as paying wages, purchasing goods and services, paying interest, lending money, issuing stocks and bonds, and more still. Supply chain management can be used to automate supply chain management, such as merchandise tracking, order processing, billing, and payment management. Voting and polling can be used to manage voting and polling, such as general elections, referendums, corporate votes, and more. Copyright management can be used for copyright management, such as the protection of digital content and the distribution of profits generated by its sale. Insurance management can be used for insurance management, such as policy issuance, accident control, and claims handling. Digital identity can be used for digital identity management, such as verifying credentials and protecting sensitive data. Property management can be used for property management, such as property registration and sale, rental management, and more. In summary, smart contracts can be used in many different applications and offer a wide range of benefits, such as process automation, cost reduction, risk reduction, and increased efficiency. That's everything for today. Thank you for watching the video. I remind you to subscribe to the channel, leave a like and comment if you liked the video. Bye.